Independent. Chapter 1. Crisis. The radio blared in the background, playing Usher's popular song, "There's So Many Ways to Love You." This song by Usher is the only one played on our show exclusively dedicated to English pop music for our listeners. Regina knocked on the door. "Hey, Sanaya, are you inside? Planning on missing the tuition class today?" she asked. "I don't think I can join classes until next week," I replied, opening the door. "But could you provide notes for the classes I missed?" "We can meet up at a cafe or after your class. I have a doctor appointment today, and he might be quite upset with me for skipping the last therapy session." "Okay, sure, just text me after you're done, and we will meet up. I'm running late, so bye for now. See you later," Regina said, hurrying away. As I sat in my room engrossed in music, my phone rang. It was my dad. "Hello?" "Hi," he said. "It's been a while since you called. When are you coming here, Dad?" "Hey, Sanaya, it's great to hear your voice, but I don't think I can come back until next spring. Your mother isn't feeling well, and I think we need to wait until your sister's vacation. I hope you understand," my dad explained. "Well, that's okay. I'm running late for my maths tuition. Take care, Dad," I replied, somewhat used to his negative responses. I hung up before he could delve into any other topic. I simply didn't feel like talking to him, although he is the kind of a dad every child would want. He has lost my respect.
Can anybody hear me? My mind is running empty in the search for someone else who doesn't look right through me. It's all just static in my head. Can anybody tell me why I'm lonely like a satellite? 'Cause tonight I feel like an astronaut, sending a SOS from the sky. If I stand my lost, I'll signal when I lift it up. Now I'm stuck out here in the world of dark. Gotta please calm down, 'cause I'm tired of drifting round and round. Can I please calm down?
"Hello, Dr. Vira. How are you this morning?" I greeted my therapist on the other line. "Oh, I'm good, Sanaya. How are you? You missed your therapy session last week," Dr. Vira quoted. "Oh, yes, Dr. Vira, I'm sorry for missing my appointment. I had a job interview." "Oh, that's great, but I suggest you prioritize your health, okay?" "Yeah, sure, doctor. I'm sorry for the last time." "That's all right. Now let's begin today's session." "Okay, doctor." Dr. Vira started the session, asking, "So where were we?" "Ah, yes, you had just found out about your mother's cancer. What happened next?" "Well, my mother's blood cancer was confirmed, and it wasn't in the early stages where we had time to consider treatment options." I wasn't mature enough to be a great support for my mother. We consulted several doctors but couldn't find a way to effectively treat her. The chemotherapy sessions didn't yield significant results, but we couldn't give up on her, so we admitted her to a cancer hospital for 10 days. The doctors were convinced that she didn't have much time left, so advised us to stop the chemo. My mother was prescribed a few medicines, and that was it. Sometimes I would see her silently crying in pain, her strength shining through even during her toughest moments. Unfortunately, her strength wasn't enough to fight off the inevitable. On the 11th day in the hospital, my mother asked my uncle to take her home. Initially, he hesitated, but eventually he fulfilled her wish, knowing she didn't want to die in a hospital. I often wonder why all of this had to happen. Her sudden death didn't hurt as much as realizing that someone I loved so dearly was slipping away right before my eyes. At the same time, I couldn't comprehend why my father continued to work tirelessly, earning money for our living. Even though he knew his wife's life was nearing its end, there was no sign of him returning to be with my mother in her final days. And then, that day arrived, I went to my mother's room to bring her tea and medicine, only to find her lifeless body lying still on the bed. The ending of this chapter was never meant to be a happy one, but I never expected her to be alone in her last moment. I still don't know when I truly lost her. In fact, nobody does. Doc, my mommy left me a month after we found out about her cancer. It was a cloudy day, and one of the coldest days of my life. "Here, have some coffee," the doctor offered. "Thank you, Doc. It will be 2 years this December. My dad used to work in a renowned company in Dubai. He was the coolest dad in the world. He would send every month money but never mention coming back to us. My mom used to say he was very busy. As soon as my mom passed away, my dad suddenly came back. It was only the third time I had seen him since I was born. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. I believe it's time to wrap things up. Alright, time's out. Let's continue next week and make sure you don't miss the next appointment, the doctor said, smiling. Sure, doc. Can we meet at the Java Cafe in the next half an hour? I typed and sent a message to Regina. A guy stood beside me in the elevator. Hi, which floor? I'm going to the ground floor. Great, me too, the boy responded. Sneezing twice, he broke the silence. I'm sorry, I have a slight flu. It's okay, I understand, I replied. The elevator reached the ground floor. My scooter seemed stuck between parked cars. Oh no, what's wrong with people? They park wherever they want. How am I supposed to get my scooter out now? Hey, you dropped your note, the guy in the elevator said, handling my nearly lost notebook. Thanks. Can I help you with anything? The guy asked. Actually, I need to get my scooter out, but this car is making it difficult. I don't understand why people don't look before parking their vehicles. It's frustrating. It happens almost every time I come here. It's pretty simple this time, actually. Could you move to this side? Maybe I can help you with this, the guy suggested, taking out his car keys and getting into the car to assist me in getting my scooter out. Well, there we go. My name is Robin, he introduced himself. Thank you so much, Robin, but I'm not sorry for what I said about wrongly parking your car. Well, I know I was wrong. I'm sorry, Sanaya. How did you know my name? I asked, surprised. That's a secret. Maybe next time we meet, I'll tell you. Don't ask me how. We will meet. That's a secret too. Bye, and have a nice day. A guy just vanished in his misparked car. The same old story of congested roads. I don't know when I'll be able to ride my bike freely on an open road and be on time. Regina must be waiting, and she will have one more reason to be mad at me. She was probably ordering her second coffee when I reached the cafe. Excuse me, can I have a cup of cappuccino, please? Hold on, can I have an espresso here? I rushed over to place a coffee order. Oh my God, Sanaya, you're 15 minutes late, you know. In that time, I would have finished 2 questions from the derivation chapter. Oh, please, don't panic, dear. Let's calmly talk over coffee. Okay, first tell me why you can't come for extra classes. And that too for a week. I know you are not that good at maths, right? Well, it's something like, don't be surprised, but I have a good job, so wish me luck. What the? Regina seems extremely surprised. The waiter arrived with the coffee. Oh, thank you. Please enjoy your coffee, ma'am. Well, can you explain to me here what the hell is going on now? Working on a job while studying in 11th grade as a science student. Are you nuts? Well, Razy, it's all arranged. I'm going to work at a call center and the shift timing is perfect. It's at night, so I won't have to skip college. And for these 7 days, I need to attend the free training classes provided by the company. College reopens in 10 days, so no worries. But please help me with these 7 days of extra classes. Well, that's not the situation here, Sanaya. I mean, why do you have a job now? You know what I mean? How will you manage college during the day and work at night? You are not in financial crisis or anything like that. Or is something bothering you? If you have any problems, tell me. Hey, don't overthink it. I just want to experience working and earning my own money. I promise if I find it affecting my studies, I will quit right then and there, okay? Sounding a bit confident, I said. Well, it sounds cool. Good luck then, sweetie. You must have decided to do it for the best. I'm with you.